Morning, Markham Cabby again. How are you doing? On this overcast Thursday, the 8th of February, I'm forecast a lot of snow. So I just want to discuss with you a lot out there. How do you think the season's gone so far? Are you happy with it? Do you think we've made any progress from last season? Do you think we're virtually neck and neck? Are you content, or would you have liked us to have done more? Me personally, I'm okay-ish, I say ish with it. It's virtually a carbon copy of last season. We're hovering just below the playoffs. We could sneak in, but something tells me we're still a mile off the top four. And I know that sounds daft because we thrashed Southampton 5-0 and we beat Leeds 1-0 at the Stadium of Light, and we really were the better side, and Leicester City just beat us. But I don't know, it's just telling me we're just not quite ready yet. I mean, don't get me wrong, we'll never complain getting into the playoffs, will we? But overall, it's just been a typical roller coaster season where, you know, there's not really any momentum for Sunderland winning match after match after match. That hasn't gone on, where we've won 5 or 6 games on the bounce. Now, when was the last time we did that? If you did a graph, it's very, very up and down. The usual, playing teams that you expect to win against, the likes of your Plymouths, who will play this Saturday, Huddersfield Towns and your Hull Cities, your Rotherhams, you know, the usual claptrap we struggle to beat. I mean, yeah, we've got our signings coming in. It was slightly promising when we played on the Saturday against Middlesbrough, and when you signed and did well. Well, yeah, overall I'm not too bad. I wouldn't be massively disappointed if we stayed in this division. You know, I mean, I watched Sunderland Until I Die, the Netflix series, again last night, bits of it, and I always look back at that and how much we've improved since then. We're not in that sorry state. You know, I mean, we're sitting high in the Championship, so we have made, you know, big improvements, and I think we need to realise that, you know, where we have actually been in the dark dungeons of League One for 4 years, and this is the second year on the trot where we're knocking on the door of the playoffs. So I think that we have made a lot of progress, even though it might not seem that. But I always look back at that, how bad we have been, and when we're punching up with the, yes, I know there's a massive gap points wise, especially between the top 4 and us, but we're there and we're thereabouts. And I always look at the league table and say, well, we're knocking on the door, we're breathing down Coventry and Hull City's neck. And I personally believe, I don't think there's any quality difference from Coventry and Hull to Sunderland at all. I mean, on paper, I think, you know, we're a better side. It's just, we just don't seem to mentally put teams to bed, the lower league teams. So the games are running out thick and fast for us, and we're definitely not going to go down, that's for sure. When we first came into the Championship, you know, our goal was to stay up, you know, and there's nothing wrong with having a second season saying, well, we just consolidate ourselves in the Championship again. But it's at the point, when do you say, well, we need to get out of this division? Do you know what I mean? And there's a lot of posts going about and stuff saying, like, we have to take our time, we have to build our squad, let the players come through and come good. And then the other argument is with that is, well, every time we get good players, really, really hitting well, and, you know, they get snapped up by the big giants of the Premier League or other clubs abroad. So I don't think building a squad and letting our players grow in experience and stick with the club is never going to happen, because the bigger wage in the bigger teams is always going to do us over. You know, 7,000-8,000 a week in the Championship. He's doing really well. He's banging the goals left, front and centre, whoever may be. Or just stopping all the goals. Great defender, great goalkeeper. Premier League club comes knocking on the door. You know, a jump from 6,000 a week to say something like 90,000 a week, 100,000 a week, if not more, then you can't really blame the players for moving, can you? So that's always going to be a struggle for us. But we'll just take it as it is now. I know there's like been a lot of fans shouting for Bale out and this and that there, but he may be starting to win the fans over a little bit. I don't know. I think we'll have to wait until the Plymouth game for that. But yeah, overall, I'm quite content with the way we have been going. And I think we need to take a look back where we have been before we start jumping on the bandwagon and say how crap we've been and this is awful, this is just not good enough. We're a hell of a lot better than where we were, put it that way. So let us know in your comments below, and I'll get back to you as many as you can. See you later.